Hello everyone. Today we have a SQL problem to solve where we have a sample data of user subscription where in this table we store user has subscribed with which plan for which duration. Like here you can see the only sample data is for user ID 1 who has subscribed from 10 Jan to 10 March with plan mobile. And from then what he did, then I think he unsubscribed, he stopped his subscription, and then he again took the subscription on 5th of April till 5th of May with premium membership. Then he upgraded his plan on the 5th May with, sorry, downgraded his plan from premium to standard, and then again he discontinued his subscription and he again subscribed with this premium membership on 1st of September. So the problem statement is here that suppose this is the Netflix data and there are four type of subscription: basic and mobile and basic and standard and premium, and this is in order of lowest price to highest price. This is the lowest price and this is the highest price. Now we need to show this data in another format where we need to uh, show the columns user ID, action date on which user has taken any action, and what is the action on plan. Like on the 10th of Jan, this user one on the 10th of Jan, he subscribed. We do not need to mention which plan he subscribed, we just need to mention he subscribed. Now same user on 10th of March, if you see the next subscription is started from 5th of April and this subscription end on 10th of March. It means that on 10th of March he stopped his subscription. This we need to here mention as uh, here we need to mention as this is cancelled. On 10th March he cancelled his subscription. The action is cancelled. Again on 5th of May this subscription end, but 5th of May there is another entry where the subscription is changed to standard. So from premium he moved to standard. So it means that on 5th of May he degraded the plan from premium to standard. If suppose this was the standard membership and this was the premium membership, then it would have been on the 5th of May he would have upgraded the plan. So there are another action is upgraded. Again on 5th of August and 1st of September there is gap. So on 5th of August he again cancelled the plan, and then on 1st of September he again subscribed with premium plan. We just need to mention subscribe. So here the to date is null. It means it is the current outgoing plan with active plan. So after 1st of September there should be no entry. So this should be the required output. Let me show exact. So this should be the required output, that on 10th of Jan he subscribed, then cancelled, then subscribed, downgraded, then again cancelled, and then finally he subscribed. Let's see how we can approach this solution. So let's discuss how we can solve this problem. So here what we need to find the actions, and for different actions the criteria would be different. So first we need to identify how many actions are there and how we can find that this action was taken. Okay, so let's first discuss the subscribe. The first action could be subscribe. Now if there is no active plan before, no active plan before, so this means this plan is subscribed. Like for the first plan, this plan is active from 10,000 and there was no active plan before this, means the action is taken on 10th of Jan is subscribed. If you see on 5th of April, there was one active plan, but it ended with on 10th of March. So the second subscription was taken on 5th of April, because if there is the continuous plan, like on the 5th of May, if you see there was the other plan was active on the 5th of May as well. So this is continuous. There is no cancelled or newly subscribed action taken. So on 5th of April, again there is one subscribed option. Similarly, on the 1st of September, there is no active plan before this. So on 1st of September, this action is subscribed. This we can simplify it using lag function. In lag, we will get the previous from date and we'll consider it as previous and to date. We will take previous to date and we will consider it as previous subscription and date, previous plan and date. And if previous plan and date is less than current from date, means current plan from date, then this action is subscribed. You got it? Okay, let's move to next thing, the cancelled action. In the similar approach would we follow as subscribed, just the little difference is in cancelled we will take to date of the current plan and from date of the next plan. If there is difference, like after 10th of March, here the next plan from date is not 10th of March, it means on 10th of March it has taken cancelled action, you can see here. Similarly on 5th, this is 5th of May and this is also 5th of May, means there is no cancelled action is taken here. So on 5th of May there is no cancelled action. On 5th of August and next action plan from date is 1st of September, means on 5th of August the action is cancelled date. So here we will, instead of lag, we will use lead from date. So we will get next plan start date, and if next plan start date is greater than current plan end date, it means the action is cancelled. So these two are we have to use like it. Also, the other action is either if the plan is continuous, like if there is no subscribed action and no cancelled action. It means suppose if we take this plans in number format, like we cannot compare this premium is higher version or this mobile is higher version, but we can simply replace this with numbers. Like if we replace this mobile with 1 and mobile with 1, basic with 2 and standard with 3 and premium with 4, then what we can do, simply we can use a case to get another column, plan number. Instead of mobile we will get 1, instead of premium we will get 4, instead of standard we will get 3 and premium again 4. So here we can check if the next plan is greater than current plan, it means it is upgraded. If the above subscribed and cancelled option is not there, because here it is subscribed, it was cancelled, then subscribed with new plan. So here upgraded with is not correct, but we are just discussing that, like in this case, 5th May it was premium, then again on 5th May the standard uh, subscription was taken. It means 3 is less than 4. Next plan, uh, priority plan number is less than current plan number. It means it is downgraded. So in this way we can find all these actions. Okay, so let's move to the SQL queries. So here we have table user plans, and the data, as we discussed in the sample, we have this sample data. Now our first step was to change this user plans in as a number, so we can compare either it is upgraded or downgraded later. So let's give it a alias, and these are the all columns, and put a case here. We have to just convert into and the integer, so direct case on user plan. User plan when it is mobile, then 1 when basic, then 2 when standard, then 3 when premium, then 4. And this is our current plan. So we got this current plans. Now we need to take this in a CT so that we can later refer it easily with CT plan as. Let's take this inside this. Now we need to get next year and previous year plans and date, like from CT plan. First we need to fetch all columns, then from here we need to know whether it is subscribed, we need previous plan and date. So lag cp dot to date over this partition by clause is required because there could be multiple users data. Cp dot user id and order by cp dot from date. From date is sufficient because there would not be overlapping data, and this will be previous plan and date, right? We got previous plan and date. For here there is no previous plan and date. For here previous plan and date was 10th of March, and similarly here for the previous plan and date it's same. So here we know that this is the continue plan. So here we will be implementing upgrading or downgrading action. Next, what we need, what was the previous plan, to know the upgrade or degrade thing, that we just here cp dot current plan. This is the our previous plan. We will know the previous plan was 1, previous plan was 4, and previous plan was 3. Similarly, we need next plan data. So to next plan, what we can do, we need just uh, instead of lag, we need to use lead. Okay, and instead of to date, we need next plan start date, because we need to compare current plan end date with next plan start date. So here we what we need this from date. Now if we see next plan start date is 5th of April, 5th of May and 1st of September. Okay, let's put inside another CT previous next plans as the CT concept is it is readable and uh, we use the CT because it is more readable and after if there is any error and you can use this aliases easily. Okay, so now let's fetch data from this CT. We have got all these columns. Okay, so if this is uh, CP, consider CP alias we have already taken CPN previous next. Now, what we need to identify whether it was subscribed, cancelled, upgraded, or uh, degraded, downgraded. So for that we need to uh, do the subtraction. We need to compare this and this and previous plan end date with current plan start date and next plan start date with current plan end date. So let's take date diff if we are subtracting current plan start date, that is from date, with previous plan end date. We will know this as a gap between previous and current plan. Okay, this is now if this is null means there was no previous plan and we need to consider this as a subscribed action. If there is gap, then also this is a subscribed action. On 5th of April, it was a subscribed action. If it is 0, it means it is continuous plan. There was no subscription action, so it must be upgraded or downgraded. Again, there is a positive integer. It means this is subscribed or downgraded. Okay. Next thing what we need date diff of next plan start date with current plan end date. To date is current plan end date and this is gap between next current and next plan. This will help us to identify the cancelled action, like if there is positive value, it means so this is positive, it means there is gap between next plan and start and current plan end. So it means in the at the end of this current plan user has cancelled his subscription. So this will give us the cancelled action. Also on this to date end date was cancelled. On this end date there was no cancel action because the gap is 0. It means the next plan was continuous. On this action date the next plan was again cancelled. Next plan was started after some date, means on this date cancelled action was taken. Okay, so now the last thing is we need to identify the gap between next plan and current plan. This is CPN next plan minus CPN current plan. It will give us the whether if it is positive value, it means the plan is upgraded. If it is negative value, it means plan is degraded, but only after finding whether this date is continuous. Like this 3 is not valid because the upgraded action was taken but there was gap, so it means it was cancelled, then the new plan was taken. So we will use a case. So if these two cases is not satisfied, then only we will check the plan change. So take this as plan change. Okay. Now let's take only required data. CPN is, we need user ID, CPN from date, and CPN to date, and also let's take CPN user plan. Okay, yeah. Okay, now this is the data we will be using in our, let's put in under another CT plan changes. Okay. Okay, so now we need to identify all the action taken on the basis of our data. So some actions are taken on from date and some actions are taken on to date. So we need to use both. Sorry, this is CT plan. We need to use plan changes pc.org. Okay, let's get all the action taken on this from date, start date. So the action could be, let's put action taken on start date, right? It could be based on, if your grab previous and current plan is null, it means it is subscribed as discussed, or if it is 0, greater than 0, it again means it is subscribed, right? If this plan changes, when this plan changes greater than 0, it means it is upgraded, and if it is less than 0, it means it is downgraded. Equal to could not be an option because that means plan was not changed, and the entry should be the same. Let's see the output. Subscribed. Here it was downgraded, but why it is showing upgraded? Because this is positive, and positive means, okay, we are subtracting next plan with current plan, but we need to subtract with previous plan to current plan. Okay, now this should be minus subscribed previous plan minus current. This should be current plan minus previous plan, because we need to check the current plan is higher or lower than previous plan. Now it is showing downgraded, but this is not done yet. We also need to find out action taken on end date, that is only could be cancelled, and the cancelled will be defined if there is gap between, if this value is greater than 0, it means this action is cancelled. Okay, this is, it was cancelled here and here. Now we need to, okay, so now we need to only get this action date and action, and if we take it as, uh, if we put this inside again another CT action as, so it would be like select all from CT actions, and here we need user ID, CT from date, that is an action, CT to date, that is also an action date. This is action date, and the action is ct dot action taken on start date and ct action taken on end date, right? We will get, right, this actions is not here. Uh, just a second. What is the problem? This from date and okay, the alias is incorrect. CA, 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 and SCA. Okay, now we have action date, and on this action date, what is? But again, the problem is this should be in only three columns: action date and action taken, action date. So that we can do using union all. We do not want to. We just want these columns in one action. This is action date and action. Okay, let's see what we need to do for the from action date and action taken on start date. This is action and this is action date, and again we need this for the to date. To date is also another action date, and action date taken on the end is action taken on the to date. So this is our uh, thing, but we do not want this output where this is not null. Okay, so order by action date. Okay, so it was subscribed, user had subscribed on 10th of January, then cancelled his subscription on 10th of March, then again subscribed on 5th of April, then downgraded, then cancelled, then subscribed. So we got our required output. So hope you understand this. This problem is not very difficult, but yeah, it takes a lot of steps. If you see there in the CT, we have done multiple things. So just practice it once, and thank you guys. Have a good day.